Greetings out there in YouTube land. This is Morris Man. As always, I thank you guys for coming to my channel. Today, I guess I'm going to entitle this video, Really? The Self-Entitlement People Again. Every now and then I have to post a video like this for the masses. Maybe it's a wake-up call for some people that just don't get it. Grown-ass man, you know. So I'm going to read this because I got a comment on the video. And again, I think it's important to do these kind of videos because I guess sometimes we assume things that maybe we shouldn't assume nothing because we don't know. But you would assume that these issues shouldn't be an issue. But for some people, they don't get it. You know, they just don't get it, you know. So somebody sent me a request. Wait, let me read the comment. It says, great lesson, request. Okay, here we go with this. I don't know how many videos I posted where I have a tavern service. I don't have 3 hours to give to total strangers. It wouldn't be fair to the people that pay me. And these are all grown-ass men. These ain't kids, you know, inquiring and being intuitive or inquisitive. You know, these are grown men. And it's like, so you think because you ask for shit, you're going to get it, you know? So, request. Then it says, the request is Through the Fire by Shaka Khan. I hate that song. And I'm going to tell you why I hate that song. I also hate Earth, Wind, and Fire's After the Love Is Gone. And I'm just going to keep this shit real. Because, I mean, trust me, this is how it is. And it's fucked up. Pardon my profanity, because I know this video going to get flagged. Earth, Wind, and Fire is probably one of the greatest R&B groups of all time for so many reasons. Their musicianship, their singing ability, and also their writing. Earth, Wind, and Fire is a type of group that they don't need no other writers coming in because they can handle their business. After the Love Was Gone went to #1 on the pop charts. It was written by a gentleman by the name of David Foster. He's a tremendous songwriter. First of all, it's a pop song. Earth, Wind, and Fire is an R&B soul, hardcore soul song. So I'm saying to myself, why did it take an outsider to get them on the pop charts when they had more than enough stuff to get them there on their own? And here it is, racism. Okay? Racism. They had to go get a white guy to write a song for them to take them to the pop chart, as if any of their songs in their category couldn't get them, and their catalog couldn't have gotten them there. You know, and it's fucked up. And it's my least favorite Earth, Wind, and Fire song for that reason, because it's a pop song. It's like these guys are hardcore soul guys. Fucking pop song. I hate that song. I mean, it's not that it's not a bad song, because it's not, but it's like, it's not their groove. It's just like if Johnny Cash was still alive and Babyface wrote a song for him, you know? That's how ridiculous I thought that was. And all because this crossover, in order to be accepted by a certain group of people, you got to do this when this is what you used to doing. Because I remember seeing in the Five Heartbeats when they got their first album cover, and they had a cover of these white couple on the beach. And one of the singers said, what's this shit about? And the manager said, well, you know, we got to do certain things to cross over. And he said this, and I never forget it. Why can't they cross over to us? Why do we have to be the one that crosses over? You know? And that's how I feel about After the Love Is Gone and this song. I hate this song. I'm like, if you paid me to do this song, I wouldn't do it. I just don't like it. You know? But I'm keeping this real. I mean, this is not me, a perception of how things are. I work in the music industry. There's racism in the music industry as well as anywhere else. You know, so don't take this as just my opinion. This is fact, okay? This is fact. This is why sometimes we have to do this to get here. Instead of we can't get here on our own merits, even though we are talented enough to get here on our own merits. We still got to list the help of others to get us here. You know, some bullshit, you know, and it is some bullshit. You know, so right out the gate, I'm sour because I'm like, I'm not doing this song. I hate this song, you know. So my response was, which is true. My response was, let me pull this up. Come on, open up. Now it won't even open, but I'll just tell you what I said. I said, this song is difficult to do on guitar because it's a piano written song, meaning that chord voices the piano. The voices on the piano is different from the chord voices on the guitar. Hello, for those who don't know that, But I've only been doing this for 30-some years on a professional level, so who am I to tell you what it is? So I said, no, this song can't be done on guitar. It won't even sound right. Because, again, piano and guitar are two different animals. So his response was, now, mind you, this is a guy that's asking me to do this for him. So it's easy for one to assume you can't do it by yourself. That's why you asking other people. You're requesting somebody else do it for you because you can't do it. Now, that's the assumption I got, and I think most of us say, yeah, I think that's true, because why would he come to you if he could do it himself? So his response was, it depends on the right notes or chords used. If it sounds good and blends well to the song, for example, then he gave me a link to go there. I'm like, I ain't got time for this. So the guitarist nailed the guitar parts. Well, go talk to him and ask him to do your request. Why am I being brought in if what I've told you is what it is? I mean, can you do it? Yeah, you can do it, but will it sound good? Not really. And I ain't got time to sit here and try to make it work, especially since it's a request and not a paid request. So I felt I was like, this is a lot of gold for someone after I done told them, ain't doing it, no, that you're going to give me this, because this is useless to me. I don't know why you sent me this, because this doesn't change shit. It ain't getting done, So contact the dude in that video and ask him to do it for you, because I want no part of this song, And I told you why, the pop thing, because again, Shaka Khan was a hardcore soul woman, and then they wrote her songs to put her into that category of a Whitney Houston. Now, what's the difference between a Whitney Houston and a Shaka Khan? Right out the gate, Whitney Houston was pop. She was a pop artist. I can't recall at some club all hugged up with my wife, listen to a soul, ass-kicking soul song by Whitney Houston, a slow jam. Okay? She is a pop artist. But again, people like Shaka Khan and Earth, Wind & Fire, hardcore R&B. But in order to get to this level, which again, I stress they could get there on their own merits and own songwriting, they got to enlist the help of others to write them this style of song so they can be accepted. I think that's some bullshit. And I thought it was important to say that and express that, because some people don't understand the ins and outs of the music business. I do, because I'm a part of the music business. I'm not just some sideline dude giving my opinion on some shit I know nothing about. But there's some people that want to give you that. They don't know shit what they talking about. Matching notes and all that code. I'm like, well, dude, why don't you just do it? If you're so knowledgeable about what needs to be done, why do you need my help? Why did you request for free my help to do this garbage song? And I say garbage not in a sense where it's a bad song, because it's not. Neither one. They're well-crafted, well-written songs. But they're pop songs on R&B artists. That's my beef. That's why. If these were pop artists like a Whitney Houston and a few other people, okay, pop artists, pop song. Instead of legendary R&B groups forced to do pop songs. Forced to do pop songs. That's not their style. And the majority of the people in Earth, Wind & Fire did not play on After the Love Is Gone. They went and got studio musicians that usually do pop stuff, and they recorded. I think the only member of Earth, Wind & Fire that sang on that song was Maurice White. That's it. I don't think there was nobody else. I could be wrong, but I think that there was nobody else in that group. Maybe Philip Bailey did background. I'm not sure, but the band itself did not track that song. They went and got studio musicians, and they did that, And let me just make this clear, because I have to say this. I don't want nobody to think I'm racist, because I'm not. But when shit ain't right, it ain't right. And it ain't right when it comes to certain things like that. And when you speak on this, people want to question where you fall as far as, you being racist. I'm not racist. The old cliche, some of my best friends are people outside my race, So it's not that I'm racist or I got anything against people outside my race. I'm just telling you the truth. And it shouldn't have to be that way. Because, again, it's totally different when you have a group that are tremendous musicians and great singers, they just don't have good material. And they enlist the help of others with material. This is not the case with Earth, Wind, and Fire. And this is why I'm upset about that, because I'm like, they could have wrote their own songs. So, I mean, their whole catalog is full of the stuff that they wrote, most of them themselves. I'll say 98% of their stuff they wrote themselves and produced. So a band with that kind of caliber of talent, why do they need to go get somebody else? You know? And that's why. That is why. You got shit to do with they can't pull off themselves. They're just not allowed and accepted to do it. They got to go get somebody else, you know, in order to cross over. And it shouldn't be that way. Till next time, take care and thanks for watching.